baby, let me tell you something. All right, this is it. This is the range report of the, what the hell is this thing? The Taurus PT111 Gen 2. Looks like we're going to have some fun today, boys. All right, those were the very first rounds that were fired out of this gun. I think I'm very fortunate and I'm lucky to have received one of these things that actually, compared to some of the complaints that are out there, this thing actually works really well. So what we're going to do, I'm going to do the complete range review that I do on all my pistols. We're going to do the first person shooting view, not the bird's eye view. One of the guys corrected me the other day. Also, we got another magazine we're going to try on this thing. Stand by. All right, a couple good friends out there in the YouTube world let me know that there's some alternative extended mags. One just happens to be this big bad boy right here. Goes to the SIG P226. Look at that, boys and girls. That's cool, man. Carry that as a backup mag. Let me tell you something. Woo! Woohoo! Yeah, get some! Now what I'm doing is I'm actually shooting out at the 25 yard because the rest of the targets on this range are just completely discombobulated. But check that out, man. Locks to the rear. Got a 20 round mag on this thing. That's pretty cool. That means you can carry this thing, put one of these things in your back pocket and really have quite a bit of firepower. Now, I'm gonna put a couple hundred rounds down range with this thing. I'm gonna videotape every single bit of it. So far, so good. We've got about 12, 24, hey, so it's about 20 rounds right there. No failure to feeds, no failure to ejects, nothing. Locks back when it's supposed to be, and it's very nice. Now, a lot of people have complained about the trigger. On a compact defensive weapon like this, guys, this is not something, this is not a gun that you're going to be using in competition. So for the folks that are out there going, the trigger shit, well, yeah, it's not a trigger that is meant for anything other than doing crazy stuff. Now, there's a couple other little tests that we're going to be doing, but I'm just going to give you my God's honest opinion on this thing. I like the ergonomics. I like the way it looks. And I was just sitting there driving over the way over here. I was like, if this thing shoots as good as it looks, I'm going to be a happy camper. All right, so let's get busy. Let's put some more rounds down range, and we'll figure it out from there. Stand by. All right, one of the things I wanted to test and make sure that it works as described on the in the operations of this thing was the security key thing right here. Now, let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to, oh, look at that. That's interesting. Watch this. All right. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. Let's do that again. I wonder if it, no, doesn't do it unless you really jam it up in there. All right, so that's the one thing to be careful of, guys, is that on this specific one, it actually does chamber around. Goes in a battery when you slap that up in there. So be careful of that. All right, keep your fingers off the trigger. Let's do this. We'll test that safety out. There we go. Very nice. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to record it with live ammo in there if something goes wrong. All right, so the safety's on. Now what I want to do is I actually want to take, and you know we got to do this before we get into the fun stuff. And we're going to take this thing and we're going to lock it up. All right, so that locks it up. Let's see what happens here, guys. Nothing. All right, so that was one of the things I wanted to find out. On the tabletop review, there was some movement in the action in the trigger system. Now, this does have double strike capabilities. So what I'm thinking is this maybe initiates some type of firing pin block or something, and it actually, you know, things go forward, and then when you unlock it, it goes into the double strike capabilities. Now, here we go. Well, there it is. All right, so we found that out. Excellent. Now, while we're here, why don't we just test out and take a look at that. Hold on, I gotta put my glasses on. Here's a reset. Very nice. I like that. Guys, that works nice for me. Locks back nice. All right, so far, so good. I'm pretty impressed with the damn thing. All right, so let's do this. We're going to do recoil. Let's do that. Here we go. Stand by. All right, so here we go, guys. We got this thing, and I'm holding it with one hand. We do have a chambered round. There's the trigger. And like I said, guys, if you press this thing anywhere but in the middle, square it up, just like that, okay? Watch. There it is. Look at that reset. That, it's not bad. I'm not sure what everybody's complaint is. Let's do that again. This time I'm going to take and I'm going to install that 20 rounder. I see, now that's cool. Watch this. Put it up in there. And it doesn't go in a battery. Very unique. All right, well. All right, so here we go. I'm going to fire this thing as fast as I possibly can. 6 rounds. Hold on. There's that trigger. I don't know. Kind of dig it. I like the way that looks, man. They need to put like a full-blown sleeve on that. That would be the kick ass. Woo! Run like a scouted dog. Okay, now that we've done that, I want everybody to check out the weak ejection. Actually, it is not weak. It is awesome. Here, stand by. Okay, so one of the things that I want to start covering on these range reviews is the shell ejection. How far does it go? I want you guys to watch this. Now, on the PT92 that I have, big silver one that Vinny helped me out on, that thing was horrible. Now, watch this, guys. I'm going to tell you something. That is impressive. That really is. I'm digging that. How far did those things go? 10 feet? That's pretty nice. All right, so far, no malfunctions. Here we go. Keep going. I'm a big fan of that. Oh, love that. All right, so I'm going to do like Hickok 45 does. I'm going to talk to you while we load this thing. All right, so I've got a couple good friends of mine who I consider to be very knowledgeable in the pistol market, in the firearms industry in general. And I told them that, man, I got a PT9, what do you call this thing? PT111. Oh, man, that thing's a hunk of shit. And I said, why do you think that? I've heard some mixed results. There's a lot of different people out there who are thinking things. And to be honest with you, like I always am, the guy that goes off the golden trail or whatever you want to call that thing. And I wish these mags fed as easy as these Glock mags did. Oh shit, did I just say that out loud? Sig mags. Whew. Anyway, some folks have said I like the gun, but I wouldn't I wouldn't, what do you call it? I wouldn't let my life depend on it. So far, so good. I've had other guns that I've had in the past that haven't operated anywhere near as nice as this. The ejection's on. The trigger is acceptable. It's more than acceptable to me. I mean, for the dollar amount that this pistol runs, this thing's very acceptable. So, all right, with that being said, let's get on down to the, what do you call that thing? Target, and put some rounds on the dots. Let's see how it goes. I can see now. Here we go. All right, so I got one of the cameras up there, and this is at the 7-yard mark. Of course, this is where I like to shoot. And this is a good test of seeing where we are. Now, on that target right there, I was shooting from the 25-yard mark in a hurry. And that's when I was blasting it out at the very beginning. And I actually got it on target. Not bad. This one, there's a couple little rounds down here in the corner, but we're going to be okay. So first of all, let's just go ahead and see if we can do some accurate shooting. Again, these are adjustable sights. That's what that little screwdriver is on the little Hoo-Yah. And if it's off, why don't we try to see if we can adjust these things? I don't know, maybe not. We'll see. Let's see how close it is. We may not have to. All right, so we're gonna go center, dot. Well, I'm working with a new set of glasses. They're a little stronger than the last ones. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. All right, here we go. Top right. I don't know where the fuck that hit. Interesting. Well, if it was a 24 by 36 shape with a circle in the middle of it right there, we probably could hit that. Let's go ahead and put this SIG magazine in there. Bottom left. All right, so if you guys have watched my channel, you know I'm a left. I pull to the left. It's a natural thing. I actually have to do some training here because we're going down to the farm. We're going to be doing some steel stuff, and I'm going to be doing some of that training today. But by the looks of that, that's it. Now, my only complaint, and I'm going to show you something, on these sights, 3-knot sights, is that there's a lot of left and right space. All right, guys, so we're going to do this, what do you call it? First person shooting. And that is a handsome gun. Not as pretty as a CZ or a SIG. A lot better looking than a Glock. Anyway, we're going to aim at that center target right there, right in the middle, okay? And this is what it looks like right there. All right, so let me go ahead. I got to turn the other camera on. Be right back. Somebody took my girlfriend down. I don't know where she's at. All right, let's see. We're going to go for the center target. And this is the sight picture. This is what I was talking about earlier. The amount of space and room between those sights. There's a lot of open space. So there's not really precision shooting here. And guys, this is what that's how I see it whenever I shoot. I can't see anything. So let's do this. We're going to try do some focusing here with the camera. Here we go. Do 2 hands here. And again, I'm trying to do this through the lens of the camera. This is 7 yards, by the way. Very nice. All right. Well, let's do this. Let's go on up here to 5 and do it from there. And that was using that SIG mag. Here we go. We're going to step up to the 5-yard line. There's that. And that ain't bad. For not even shooting. Maybe Pops will let me carry the camera around with me when I do the pistol course. Here we go. I really don't have any complaints on this trigger. All right, again, there it is. Let's go ahead and hit that target up on the far top right-hand side. Here we go. Bang. One-handed. Strong hand. Oh, where did that shot go? Oops. There we go. I said I'm trying to shoot this by looking through the camera. Camera shooting. That's it. All right. Not bad, I'd say. Let's, so this is 5 yards, and what I'm gonna do right now is I moved to the other target that was on the left-hand side. Now there are some pre-existing holes. Then I said, but anyway. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do 6-round mag dumps into that area right there. I wanna see how well I can hold this thing on. Now, if anybody's interested, knowing we're shooting the 115 grain Perfecta 9mm ammo today. Flawless. So here we go. I'm not sure if I like that. I've got a couple other guns that do that kind of thing. You just need to know what's going on there. Got one in battery, put it on safe. No trigger pull. All right, here we go. This is, where are we? 5 yards. I'm just gonna put it on there and go. Not sure where that landed. They were all pretty good there. All right, we're gonna go center hole, 5 yards. Here we go. Another 6 rounds. Top left. Here we go. Getting a little dirty. I don't think we're having any trouble. Now, here's the whole thing, guys. If I didn't have to buy my own ammo, I'd put 1,000 rounds through this thing. I think it could do it easily. Taurus, you guys want to send me 1,000 rounds, I'll put it to the test, man. We'll dump this thing in the dirt. Let's do it. Here we go. All right, guys. So far, run about 150 rounds through it without any type of malfunction whatsoever. Unless it was actually one of the things, I didn't seat the magazine well enough. But and I swore up and down I would never do this to one of my guns. I feel like Tim over there at the Military Arms Channel, but I'm sure that he's not buying his guns from him. So anyway, here we go. Hold on. That wasn't good enough. There. Oh, Lord. Let's that get soaked up. Probably gonna explode in my hand. I hope not. We'll see. Oh. Here we go. Oh shit. There it is. I'm becoming a believer in it. I really am. I have no issues with this gun. That thing was dunked into the mud and it was caked. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. There's a camera on there right there. But damn, that was badass. I don't have any way of cleaning it off now. So basically, guys, let me adjust the camera here. There we go. Let's take these things off. All right, that's it. That was fun, actually. I would like to get a couple more guns to do that with it. So here's my assessment. I've had a couple of people ask me why the hell I would buy this thing, and I just saw the value in it. And like I said, I go the road less traveled. Look at that, man. That thing got it up in there. It was completely saturated mud all the way through it. And if anybody's got any questions, I got the video showing it. But all right, back to it. I'm very happy that this thing did its job. It fired flawlessly, threw it in the mud, and you guys saw exactly what I did with that thing. It shot like a champ. Unbelievable. Shit, I want to do it again just for the fun of it. But it literally bad as hell. As a matter of fact, let's do it again. Hold on. All right, so here we are again. Put it up in there. I'm gonna leave it open, okay? But I'm gonna toss it in there a little better than I did before. There. Now it's in the mud. Let it sit in there. And again, guys, this is an interesting thing for people who are haters on this bad boy. And I'm having fun. That's it. All right, so let's go ahead and grab this thing. How this works. Oh shit. There it is. Oh, failure to feed. Let's go ahead and back that out. Lock that up. Come on now. Okay. So at that point, we had a couple failure to feeds, and I think that's acceptable on that. All right, guys, that's it. It's Coda Boy 32s. This is the Taurus PT111 Gen 2. We're having a little bit of fun out here. Again, overall assessment, excellent gun. For the value, I think it's probably one of my top choices out there. One of the things you will run into on occasion is that they have some quality control with a gun this inexpensive. If you get the good one, like I'm very fortunate that I feel like I got the good one, then you can go from there. Coda Boy 32, support the red, white, blue, and the Brazilians. God bless America. God bless those men and women in uniform 24/7 for our freedom. Freedom's not free. Coda Boy 32, out. This thing's awesome.